welcome back to another vlog. It's a Saturday morning and we have a very fun weekend ahead. It's the first like super hot weekend of the year. Yesterday it was like 80 degrees and today where we're going it's gonna be 95, which is like sweltering, but something about like the heat, the sun, it just makes me so happy. Like it just takes all of my mental illness, throws it out the window. Like I'm just so happy that it's warm again. We've been having a few like May gray, June gloom type days, so that's not been fun. So I'm super happy that it's finally warm and sunny. I am about to head over and meet my friend Kelly in Echo Park to do some shopping and catch up, get some lunch, you know, the whole 9 yards. I'm super excited. I haven't seen her in a few weeks because my parents visited, Zach's parents visited, and then I also have been busy applying for jobs, and I'm happy to say that I have finally landed a full-time position. So I start on Monday. I'm very nervous, but also very excited. It's like a huge milestone, and I feel like I haven't been able to fully appreciate that because of like the stress of applying for jobs and stuff, but it's finally here. Like the struggle is finally over, so I'm super excited about that. But yeah, I think Zach and I are also gonna do something fun on a Sunday, depending on how we feel. He's got a big deadline at work on Monday, so we'll see what we can get up to. But yeah, let's hit the road.
Eu não nasci na nobreza, por isso a pobreza não devo temer. Mas vou mudar o meu rumo, assim me acostuma a sorrir se perder. Eu não nasci na nobreza, por isso a pobreza não devo temer. Mas vou mudar o meu rumo, assim me acostuma a sorrir se perder. Ei você, venha logo pra me ver. Ei você, vai chegando pra saber a canção que eu fiz pra lhe agradar. E depois minha história vou contar.
Good morning, you guys, and happy Sunday. We have had a pretty slow start to the day, just taking it easy, having our coffee and just relaxing. So we probably will not like do anything crazy today. Zach has to do some stuff for work anyway, so we're gonna have a very chill Sunday. But yesterday, Kelly and I had the best time. We met in Echo Park at Bar Flores, and then we did some shopping. We got pizza and ice cream. It was just like the best day, and the weather was amazing. But I wanted to give you guys a little haul of what I got. It's a small but mighty haul. I feel like I picked up some like really cute stuff that I just had to share with you guys. I will start with this gorgeous ring. I picked this up at Le Boudoir. They were having like a pop-up with a bunch of different artists, and I just love the yellow. I was wearing yellow yesterday, so I was like, oh, like I have to pick this up. It's so cute. Next, also at Le Boudoir, I picked up the cutest undies. I love this fabric, and she hand sews all of these, which is just crazy. It's dead stock Liberty of London fabric that she sourced in Paris, I think she said. And it was actually crazy. She was talking to me about this influencer I like follow, like we're mutuals online, and I've met her once in person, Charlie Beads. She does the bloomers that I wear all the time, and we were talking about how she went to Tokyo, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I literally DM'd her telling her to go to Fabric Town, and so we talked about like the Fabric Town and vintage fabric shopping. So that was like a really good experience. Highly recommend going to Le Boudoir and Echo Park if you need cute undies, because I'm obsessed with the pair that I got. The next thing that I picked up was this kitty card. I just love the black cats, and I love this like brand, Saturn Press. I always get my Christmas cards from them. They do the most amazing sets, so highly recommend them for Christmas cards. But I just picked this up at a bookstore, and I don't know, I just love it. I also got some postcards there that I've already glued in my journal, so I'll show you guys them in the journal spread. The first one is the strawberry postcard, and then I just did this little spread with this photo strip that Kelly and I took at the pizza restaurant. And then the other one is this daffodil one, which I also did a spread of. I don't know, I'm just like super into like creative spreads. Sometimes I go through phases where doing the spreads feels like a chore just because like I just like have to do it before I write on it, but I've been really enjoying it recently. I just started a new notebook too, and this was the first page. It's so cute with the bunny. Love it. I also picked up this copy of Joan Didion's Slouching Towards Bethlehem. I've actually been looking for this edition for a very long time. It's from the 70s. And I finally found it. We literally like stumbled into this used bookstore at the very end of the day and they had this and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so serendipitous. Like I need to have this. So I got it, of course, and it's going to be added to my summer reading list, which I'm so excited to share with you guys. I have been kind of curating a few books that I want to read this summer. I feel like summer is like the peak time for reading, and sometimes reading for me gets like put on the back burner with work and life, and like at the end of the day I'm like, ugh, I just like don't want to read. But I feel like I'm gonna hold myself accountable by making a reading list like it's my homework, and I can sit on the beach and read my books and I don't know, just get to really enjoy literature. Like I feel like I read a lot more when I was in college, obviously, so it's nice to have a reading list to hold me accountable. But yeah, this is gonna be on it. I've been trying to read more Didion and Eve Babbitt's because now I'm a California girl, so have to like read the classics, of course, if you will. But yeah, I am excited to share with you guys my book list. This is the first one. I am currently reading another book that's on the list that I'll show you guys in a second, but this will be the next read after that one. The next book that I'm going to share with you guys is If Beale Street Could Talk by James Baldwin. I have started this already, clearly, but I'm super excited. I love James Baldwin's writing. I finished Giovanni's Room like a month or two ago, and the prose was amazing. Like I couldn't believe how beautifully it was written. Was it one of the saddest books I've ever read? Yes, but I'm super excited about If Beale Street Could Talk. It's about a wrongfully incarcerated man and his girlfriend, and it's a story of young love and kind of like the wrongful incarceration and the issues within the American policing system. And I don't know, his prose is phenomenal, and it's crazy like how modern the issues and also the like language is, considering like this is an older book. But I'm super excited about this one. His prose is just amazing. I cannot recommend Baldwin's work enough, so I'm already into this one. Definitely recommend it. Next, we have a nonfiction read. This is Barbarian D's A Surfing Life. It's a winner of the Pulitzer Prize, so I was like, okay, this is definitely going to be good. I have seen this on a few reading lists, and I wanted to pick it up. It's a kind of like autobiographical tale of this guy who's a surfer, obviously, and I don't surf personally, but I would really love to learn. I love the beach, and as you guys know, I'm a tide pooling like fanatic, so I really like hearing people's stories and experiences, like doing things that are on the ocean or things kind of like related to the ocean. So I'm super excited about this. I've heard rave reviews, so definitely going to be reading this summer. Next, we have On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous, which came at the recommendation of the bookstore lady that I talked to. I have been meaning to read this for a while. Everyone and their mother has read this, so I picked it up. It's about a relationship between a young boy and his mother, and I'm pretty sure it's sad, so I'm like, oh, I need to like put some space in between Giovanni's Room and this because I can't have another gut-wrenching read for a little while. But I've heard that this is amazing, so I'm super excited to read this. This next book has been on my to-read list for so long. I love Anthony Bourdain. I used to watch his like shows with my parents when I was little, and it really inspired my love for travel, and I just like never thought that I would be able to travel the world like he has. And you know, I've been able to go to China and Croatia and spend time with my friends abroad, and I'm just like really thankful for the passion for travel that he instilled in me and the fact that I was able to make a lot of those dreams a reality. But I, of course, am going to read Kitchen Confidential. This has been sitting on my shelf for a while, and I don't know, I just feel like I could see myself posted on the beach reading about the culinary underbelly, if you will. So yeah, super excited about this. Next, we have Beloved by Toni Morrison. I actually have started this one already, but I was starting this after I finished Giovanni's Room, and I was like, oh my gosh, I I need something a little uplifting, and this is a very heavy, deeply sad book. It's about a formerly enslaved woman and her loss of her child, the beloved, and the writing is phenomenal. Like, no wonder like Toni Morrison is like such an acclaimed author. I am super excited to read this when I'm in a headspace for some sad material. I'm trying to space out the sad books in between like nonfiction or happier books, if you guys can't tell in the order here. But yeah, I am excited to finally read this. I actually have never read anything by Toni Morrison. For some reason, like, my public school education failed me in that way. Like, I never read any of her stuff, and I think it's important to, you know, read books by authors of color. Like, I feel like Baldwin and her are some of the most phenomenal writers of, you know, the past few centuries, and I'm super excited to read this. I love her writing. It's just so depressing that I had to put it down for a second. So I'm loving what I've read so far. The next book I have comes at the recommendation of my parents. I picked up 100 Years of Solitude. This has also been something I have been wanting to read for a while, and I just like haven't gotten around to doing it. So I picked up a copy. I know it's like magical realism, so I feel like that's kind of a good summertime read, like whimsy of it all. And I've heard that the prose in this is also really amazing. I'm pretty sure it's like translated, so I'm interested to see how it reads, like given the English translation. I don't speak Spanish, but it would be amazing to like read it in the original language. I love like when you're able to read a text in its original language. But yeah, I'm super excited to read this later this summer. Next we have Just Kids by Patti Smith. I feel like everyone and their mother has read this one as well. So I was like, I have to pick it up. It's also like not too big of a book, so I'm like, it's a pretty quick read. It's nonfiction. It's autobiographical, just about like her experience as an artist and everything. So as an artist myself, I'm like, ooh, I want to see what her perspective is. So I picked this one up as well, and hopefully it will be good. Lastly, I have a goal to finish Mary Oliver's Devotions. I have been reading it on and off for like what feels like forever, but I just want to like make an effort to kind of like trudge through this for the rest of the summer. I feel like the poems are such an amazing way to like start or end the day. Like, her writing is really what inspires my poetry. So of course I love to read her stuff. So this is the last book that is on my reading list. I figure I will sprinkle poems throughout my day and throughout the summer as a whole. Like, I'm not gonna just sit down and read this in like one sitting, obviously, but I just thought it would be like a great way to add a little bit of poetry into my life. But yeah, that's the summer reading list. Hope you guys don't mind having assigned homework. I'm just kidding. But if you guys end up reading any of those, let me know, because I would love to discuss, especially like anything by Baldwin. If you guys like Baldwin, let me know, because Giovanni's Room might be my favorite book I've ever read. Like, otherwise it would be Frankenstein or Tender as the Flesh, which are both amazing, phenomenal books. But Giovanni's Room is also just so sad and so amazing. But anyways, yeah, I think that I am going to have a relaxing Sunday. I start my full-time job tomorrow, so I don't want to, you know, exert too much energy or stress myself out. I'll probably do some reading, of course, and enjoy the nice weather. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a haul and a little summer reading list situation. But yeah, let's read and take the day minute by minute, second by second. Girl, what am I saying? Bye.